Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Having one of those weeks again where I'm like, what day is it? I don't know. Let's see if my iPad will sit up here. So hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Okay. Let's see how long it takes for it to fall down. So is anybody else having a problem with their devices not switching to live chat? Because my iPad wouldn't switch to live chat last week. I mean, it's still not. But then yesterday, my phone wouldn't switch to live chat. And I watch, everybody's sales on my phone. So, and I've heard other people talk about having that problem too. Some kind of glitch in YouTube world. They need to fix that. So, coffee of the morning. You guys have seen this cup before. I just love it. And my mom and dad and I are doing Whole30 for 30 days. Just kind of reset the body after the excesses of Christmas. And I used to do it every single year. And then my daughter joined me when she was a teenager. And my youngest son, good morning, Delbert. My youngest son would just, because he just had to eat what we fixed. He was doing it too, but he'd still eat his candy and his treats and stuff. But Whole30, you go off of sugar and grains and dairy for 30 days just to kind of give the system a rest and reset the body. And I have not done it since 2019. Good morning, Geneva. Geneva, are you available? Good morning, Feeding My Soul. Geneva, are you available next Tuesday evening for my clearance sale to mod for me? It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to have an awful lot of things with dollar startups. So it's going to be some intense modding. And if you're not, then I'm going to ask Apple. And then Nikki said she could be my backup if no one else was available. But let me know if you're available next Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern. Good morning, Karen. So anyway, we're doing Whole30, and I am a total sugar addict, you guys. I love my sweets. I just keep them everywhere. I'll just eat a Hershey Kiss every now and then. And been like this my whole life. So it's always hard to go off of the sugar. But that means my coffee this morning was frost coconut milk with just a bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top. So no sweetener in my coffee this morning, but I'm still doing caffeine. Okay, Geneva. I'll ask Apple as a backup if she pops on here today. So, yeah, no sugar. I can cut out the dairy, I can cut out the grains. That's not a problem. Like, I've been gluten-free for almost 2 years because I'm not celiac and I don't have digestive issues with gluten. For me, it causes more fibromyalgia pain. I have a inflammation reaction to it. Good morning, Angie. I'm glad you did. Good to see you. So I don't have a problem cutting out the dairy and the grains, but for me, the sugar is a problem. So I've been eating, and I can still have 2 servings of fruit a day. So like my morning snack, then I eat some fruit with some nut butter, and then my afternoon snack, like I eat a handful of cashews or something. So, and then lots and lots and lots of vegetables for my other meals. Also, you guys, I gotta tell you why I am not good at being a girl. Okay. So I use makeup because it's fun, right? It's fun. I don't do foundation. I don't do powder. I don't do contour. I don't do any of that. If I'm wearing makeup, it's because it's fun and it was the mood I was in that morning. Been like that my whole life. Never been a fan of the whole full face. Never did it right. Good morning, Apple. So, Apple, I asked Geneva if she could be my mod next Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. for my clearance sale. Just wondering if you can be my backup mod for that, because it's all going to be dollar start bids on everything, and I don't want to miss things. So I definitely want to make sure I've got people modding in there. Aw, thanks, Apple. But guys, I sat down last night because I'm, doing this no sugar thing. Like, I have to do something to distract myself, and I don't have a lot of energy, especially the first few days of doing this. So I sat down and I'm watching old Law and Order, Criminal Intent. I think is that what it is, the CI one? And I'm like, I'm gonna do my nails. So I do my nails. I wait 5 minutes in between each layer. I even do a top coat, which I normally wouldn't do. Like, I do the whole thing. And then I sit there for an hour, you guys, waiting for them to dry. And then the second I got up, I immediately messed these two up. Okay. Well, as long as you two can kind of commit to being there, and I'll remind you when I see you in the chats over the weekend, that would be great. I appreciate my mods. So, mess my nails up immediately. Like, I don't know what the magic formula is. I don't like licorice. I know it's really good for your digestive system, but even teas that have like 5 other things in it and have licorice, I can taste that licorice. Good morning, Kaz. Yeah, I thought all of the ones I had were like the quick dry ones. And then this morning, I'm writing with a red pen and immediately got red ink here. So I'm just not good at being a girl, or not a girly girl. I was worried about that when I had a daughter, because I've just never been a girly girl. Never. And I've got glitter on this one. So I was really worried when I had a daughter that I'd be bad at being a girl mom. I was so relieved when my first one was a boy. My husband at the time wanted a girl so badly, and she was a daddy's girl, and she was a girly girl. From the second that she realized there were more clothes in the world than the outfit she was wearing, we went through costume changes daily, and tutus and sparkles, and she was a girly girl. And you know how she learned to apply makeup into contours and the founded YouTube videos? Because I couldn't teach her. I didn't know how to do any of that. Fortunately, she's super independent and smart, and so she was able to teach herself all of that. And she never went through an awkward phase. Like, my awkward phase was from like 6 years old to 17 years old, where I was just an awkward buck tooth Coke bottle glasses kind of. It was bad, but she was just beautiful, always, just beautiful. Yep, cinnamon in my coffee. I love this frother thing. It's not the little handheld one. It's an actual one where you put it in, you set it down on a base. The base reminds me of like an electric kettle base, and then it froths it for you. My niece got it for Christmas, and I don't even think she's used it yet. My mom and I have been using it. I love it. Hello, Catherine. Yes. Jeffree Star is how I learned to do this kind of thing, because he just plays with color. And I'm like, wait, you can do that with makeup? Well, that seems fun. But not shaving my eyebrows like he did. Although he's grown his back now. Hi, Bree. Honestly, I thought my daughter might go into some kind of cosmetology, but she's too much of an artist and doesn't want to just do her art here. She wants to do her art. So she did not. She's actually looking at maybe tattooing. And I'm like, I volunteer as tribute, because I haven't had a new tattoo in years and years. I'm like, you can practice on me. It's okay. My body's fat and old. Nobody cares. All right. We've got 20 people in here. So I'm going to show you my page from last week. And guys, I really, really like it. I'm super excited about it, about how it turned out. Like, my first page was just you know, I did the assignment. So if you all remember, our first page was use colored pencils. So hi, Needy. So, I used colored pencils. I did the assignment, but I'm like, it wasn't special, right? So then the second page in here had this big long, somebody had wrote out like a whole poem or something. Oh, that's cool. Geneva. So I really wanted to cover up that first page. Well, it's not the very first page because, my book, this is the first page. But then this one, somebody had, and you could barely decipher it. They just scrawled all over it. So I did this. Isn't it great? Sparkle! Because sparkle is Nikki's and my word for the year. And and I'll tell you what I used, but even the paper shimmery, this was a cardstock I had left over from doing kids' graduation party invitations. But I even did nail polish on the stickers, the ladies on their skirts, different glitter nail polish. So I used glitter washi. I used these stickers that I got at Dollar Tree. And my glitter washi came from several different places. I know Dollar General, some of it came from because my niece gifted it to me for Christmas. And then these stickers, I found my daughter used them for a project in high school. So sparkle! The only part of this I wasn't happy with was this black glitter lines. That was nail polish. That didn't come out as well as I liked. But like this one, I love this one. I've got it on my nail right there. So super fun. I love this. Love it. Love it. And I found out that this paper in my book, now I know it's 100 years old. I didn't realize how fragile it was. So I forgot because I wanted to put like a piece of duct tape in here to glue these pages back together, to hold these pages back together. But I forgot, and it's not coming apart. The whole page will tear out. So I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that. But that's a problem for another day. So it was my page from last week. I was super excited about it. And let's see what we're going to get this week. So I've got my Pyrex bowl. We got a blue piece of paper this week. Oh, goodness. Do something bold. That can be interpreted any way you want. Do something bold. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something, Geneva, where it'll just fall apart on me. This one's fun, you guys. That's completely open to your interpretation. Do something bold. Oh. Yeah, please don't go to jail over an altered book project. And I did have, I was going to write down her YouTube name. She was in our chat last week, and she's from somewhere in Europe. Oh, that's a good idea, Kathy. Anyway, she's from somewhere in Europe, and she found my channel just for the book project. She had commented on because I have a whole video explaining this. She commented on there, and then she made a video about the altered book project, tagged me in it, outlined everything. I don't remember, Bree. I'm so bad with names until I've seen them several times. But she outlined the whole thing, tagged me in it, gave a beautiful explanation of how to do the book. Okay, Feeding My Soul. So she has a video about this with her take. I loved it. Loved it. So I subscribed to her channel, and oh yeah, I can do that. I forget about my community tab. I forget. Sweden? Is that where you're from? And then I think other people watched her video because I saw new subscribers that were foreign names. So thank you very much, Feeding My Soul, for doing that video. I loved it. And for, I got new subscribers from you. So I really, really appreciate that. This whole thing is just fun, you guys. I'll definitely share that on my community tab. Okay, so cat hair. I eat more cat hair, you guys. You don't even know. Well, if you're a cat owner, you know. Hi, Kraken. I didn't even see you come in. So next week, next Tuesday, and I already put the StreamYard reminder up. Like I already got it set up. I am doing a clearance sale. Everything's going to start at $1. Everything's going to start at $1. And then whatever does not get purchased that night is going to be donated. Because I have to, the stack of boxes that's in front of me full of inventory is really affecting like my mental state. So I'm going to clearance it out. And oh, Kraken, that's terrible. I hate migraines. So, you know, if you just bid $1 and nobody else bids it up, you get that item for $1 plus shipping. I would rather it go to you guys for resale or your own collections than to have it go back to a thrift store. And it depends on, I'm going to contact the church thrift and see if they need household goods, because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And last time I donated, they needed household goods, but not clothes. So if they need household goods, it'll go to them because it stays right here in the community, and their help is just free. So that's probably who it's going to go back to. But I don't like to donate back to, I never donate back to Goodwill. I do donate to volunteer. I used to donate to Volunteers of America because they have a promise that your money stays in the community, but their prices are so outrageous, I'm angry with them right now. So most likely this will go to the church thrift unless they're not taking that kind of stuff right now. So that's my plan. I got to get it out of here. I've got things that I want to do. I have a whole bunch of projects lined up that I can't get done because I've just got all of this sitting around. So that's why I'm doing the big clear out. Not that there is anything wrong with the items. So today's going to be another $6 sale. I feel like I'm forgetting to cover something. Oh, I know. I wanted to show you guys. So I did another phone case insert. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Because Nikki and I, Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, we are really embracing the sparkle. That is our word for the year for Glass with Class. So I did up this little, it's still blue, so it's still, I think, very January, but fun. So I did up a little phone case insert. Leave a little sparkle. Good morning, Vicki. If you're just coming in, our prompt is do something bold in your altered book project. Fun, fun, fun. And next week on Glass with Class on Monday, we will be discussing Lancaster glass, because I own quite a few pieces in my uranium collection that I didn't even realize were Lancaster glass. I was looking through one of my reference books for something else, and I was like, oh, wait, I own that. So we're going to talk about Lancaster glass. Yeah, it really is good to kind of research where you're donating to make sure that the money is going to have, I don't think anybody in this area picks up. Do you know, I'm going to tell you a story. somebody that I used to be related to, so you can figure out who that is, and his girlfriend at the time were working for, I don't know, one of the local charities. We don't have one of those around here, but one of the local charities where they lived, and they were doing the pickups. And my daughter, this will tell you who it was, started coming home with like designer purses. And I'm like, where'd you get? Oh, well, so-and-so gave it to me. And I'm like, what do you mean they gave it to you? Well, they're working for, and they told me the charity, and they drive around and pick up people's donations. They were going through the donation truck and keeping the stuff that they wanted before they took it back to the company that they worked for. Eventually, they got caught and fired. But come on. Anyway, be ethical, people. Be ethical. Okay, so let's get started. Everything's going to be $6, but I do have my little number cards here to give you the number. So everything $6. Yeah, Vicky. That is wrong on so many levels. Hawk's Glass. I don't know what you mean, Kaz. Yeah, they both got fired for that. You can't do that. And also, don't be that example to my children. Duh. Okay, first item today. It's Avon. No, it's FTD, not Avon. Why did I think that was Avon? FTD. Butterfly dish. The butterfly's there. The butterfly's there. To me, this is the big powder dishes we had in the 70s, early 80s. I don't know what FTD would have had in here. Candy? It's in really good condition. The butterflies are in great shape. And then the FTD made in Thailand right there. This is a nice size. Just over 5.5 inches. And if I missed something in the chat, you guys let me know. Just $6. $6. Nope, that is not the right number. Wow. See what happens when I don't eat sugar? Where did the right number go? Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Okay. I found it. Number 3. $6, number 3. Oh, you guys gotta keep on top of me today. My sugar withdrawal. That is a good idea, especially with Valentine's Day coming up. Okay, next, these Napcoware candlesticks. They're ceramic. And let me see. I'm not feeling any flea bites. And they still have their original sticker. So it says Provincial, and then underneath it says Napcoware. And then you've got your classic Napcoware sticker on the bottom of each of them. I like these. I like that they're white because they're very versatile. And I did actually have them set up in a display at one point. 8 inches tall. So they're a nice size. So you get the pair for $6. Number 38. $6. Number 38. Ooh, gotta squeeze that back in there. I have 4 smalls. I'll show you the smallest of the smalls. It's a little teeny tiny creamer. Tiny, tiny. So it's the size of my thumbnail. This little creamer. And then this little mom cup with a lid. This little bell from Niagara Falls. It's tiny. And then this is the biggest piece. This. No indication of what it is, but just 4 smalls. They're going to be $6. This one, the biggest one, is 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches and thumbnail size. And then the other 2 are in between that. So all 4 for $6. And that's number 13. Number 13. And if you guys just came in and you need the book prompt for the Altered Book Project, this week is Do Something Bold. And thanks for being here, you guys. Okay. These weird little candles, I saw someone else selling them, and I asked what they were used for, and she thought they were used for some kind of wall sconces. They're a weird shape, so they don't fit into the tiny ones, and they're too big, too small for the bigger candlesticks. So I have Vicky. Awesome, Vicky. Got you down for the FTD butterfly dish. Good morning, Penny Sue. So I have 4 of these red candles. And they're not in perfect shape. But my mom loved them. She thrifted them when we were out together. I think we were out together. And then she could not find a candle holder that these fit into. Love spell candles. Valentine's Day, guys. There you go. So $6. Number 32. $6. Number 32. For your witchy friends. Or just for your Valentine's display. All right, Vicki, I've got you down for the candles too. I always have to wait to sell candles in the winter. Good morning, Bridget. Because I don't want them to melt when I ship them. And if you're wanting to join the Altered Book Project and you aren't even sure what it's about, I do have a whole video about it, and you can join anytime. If this time of year is just too stressful for you and you're too busy, you can join in the summer when the kids are out of school. It is a drop in and do, you know, as you can. It's a totally low stress, just fun thing to do. You can join anytime. And honestly, if you guys get behind, like the pages don't take that long to do. So if you want to wait and sit down for an hour and do 3 pages at a time, that's okay too. There's no rules. There's no rules. Okay. Then I've got these. I had these in the fall display. Oh, in 2021. So $6 for the pair. And they're not marked with anything. Kind of thinking, you know, they're a hobbyist piece. But just little candlesticks, kind of made to look like they're marbled. They're really pretty. Oh, they still have wax from when I was using them in my fall display. So $6 for the pair. And I didn't realize I had left the price on the bottom. Yeah, there's nothing on the bottom to indicate who they were made by. But those are number 19. Number 19. Oh, hot flashes, you guys. Hot flashes. I have a Mother Trinket Box. Mother fills the home with precious memories. And this is the Princess Collection, made in Japan. It's MCM LXXVIII. So somebody will have to tell me what that is. Jazzed, yeah, I see you for those, for these. And I will try to remember to wash them. Thank you, Bree, 1978. I will try to remember to wash them and get the wax out of them before I ship them. So no chips, no cracks, just a little trinket box. And yeah, that's 8. So 1978. Yeah. And it is $6. It's this size. $6, number 8. It is so hard for me to resist a trinket box when I am out, because I love trinket boxes, but I can't collect them. I don't have room. Oh, Delbert, was that when you were born? I was born in 73 because I'm turning 50 this year. Okay. Next trinket box. This one is a little hobbyist piece by NK. And I think this is a transfer. And then they did little gold accents around. No chips, no cracks that I can feel. And this one is bigger than the, helps if I'm showing it to you. So this one's a little bigger. So it's a nice size. And it is $6, number 12. Vicky. $6, number 12. And one more trinket box. I think this is my last one for the day. This one's a chokin. So we talked about this chokin kind of thing last week. All it says on the back is Fine China, Japan. So chokin style. I had it with my chokin plates, but it's probably not true chokin, but it's that style. Trinket box. This one's round. Super pretty. Kaz, I started hot flashes when I was like 37, and I've still got them. Sometimes when you have hypothyroidism, you start hot flashes really early. I didn't start any of the other symptoms until I was a bit older, but yeah, hot flashes started when I was 37. It was awful. So this little trinket box, $6, number 39. Good morning, Kim. Oh, and sometimes like they almost completely die down. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm beyond this. And then they start back up again. So this week they're awful. And I think part of that is because I'm going off of the sugar. So my whole system is like, what are you doing to us? And I have a chokin plate. I knew I had another one when I sold that one. Oh, it's got water spots on it. So here it's little. I wish I had been able to find it when I sold the other one. Chokin art, gilding, gold, silver, 24 karat gold edge, limited edition, expressive designs, made in Japan. And this one was number 981 or number 1981. I can't tell. 53. Okay, Jazzy, I'm going to look forward to turning 53 then in 3 years. Okay. $6. Number 33. Well, Apple, do you need a second one? $6. Number 33. Just stack things carefully. All right. I have this. This would have had a salt and a pepper and either a little mustard pot or a tiny little sugar thing. Now it's just this, but it's got the remnants of its Japan sticker right there. So it was a little underplate that is missing all of its bits. And because it looks like a leaf, I'm wondering if like they were pea-shaped or tomato-shaped. I don't know. But if you need a little underplate, $6. Number 15. $6. Number 15. Then I've got this little picture. It doesn't say anything on the bottom, so I don't know anything about it. Probably, maybe this was a Homeco that would have had, it would have been the ewer and the basin, the miniature ones. So this one, $6. Number 25. Then I've got this little made in Japan. I love this one. It's so pretty. My thyroid's not bad enough to remove it. And when I had my hysterectomy, they left me my ovaries. So, you know, it didn't like throw me into full-on menopause. I just get to keep being hot. I'm just hot. So this one's super pretty. $6. Number 17. This one I think would just be so pretty in a bedroom to just toss your earrings in. And maybe it reminds me of my, dropped my ruler. Maybe it just reminds me of my grandma's bedroom. Maybe that's why I like it so much. And then this one's Ardalt. And it still has its sticker. So hand-painted Linwild China Ardalt Japan. Some of these old stickers are just really cool. And it's a little bird. It's a little bird. Here's the size comparison. So the bird is a little bit smaller. And that one is $6. Number 24. $6. Number 24 on that one. And then this one, Touchstone Gift Makers, Golden Valley, Minnesota, USA. It's a mother little vase. It's one of those flat ones that were so popular in the 80s. Do you remember those? I remember the giant ones in this shape in the 80s. Everything was about excess. To mother with love. It's just little. It's an itty bitty. $6. Number 10. $6. Number 10. Now, I've got some, if you were at my sale with Bridget yesterday morning, then you will have seen everything else I'm going to show today. But I've marked some of the things down. So, flash sale. Okay, let's, oh, got everything stacked everywhere. Okay. So I've shown this a couple times. The price hasn't changed, but I love it. Fiestaware. It's that deep, deep blue. Deep, deep blue. Hi, Mary. Deep blue. And if you're just coming in and you want the altered book prompt for the week, do something bold. Do something bold. Okay, so $6, number 16. It grew back, Kathy. I didn't even know they could do that. They removed half of my mom's thyroid because they were sure it was cancer. Thyroid problems run in the family, and it wasn't. We just tend to have the nodules just grow on our thyroid. I don't know why. Because they removed my baby sister's, her entire thyroid, both sides. They were 100% sure it's cancer, scared her to death. No cancer. So I have like 2 nodules on one and 3 nodules on the other. They haven't changed in size at all in 20 some years. So I just live with it. All right. The blue milk of magnesia bottle that I had for sale yesterday. We marked it down to $6. It's USA. So if you like old bottles, this blue is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous color. Oh, that's good, Geneva. Yeah, my sister was sure. They told her it was cancer. They're like, there is no way. She had a massive goiter. They're like, there is no way this is not cancer. It wasn't cancer. But then she turned out to have an allergy to Synthroid and got sicker and sicker. It was all awful. She's my sister that's not with us anymore. $6, number 34. $6, number 34 for the blue milk of magnesia bottle. And if you are, hi Roxana, I ship from Ohio. Ohio. And if you're watching on the replay later, you can always email me. But I would like to point out I only invoice through PayPal, and I do use Pirate Ship. Awesome, Jazz. Yeah, I've got you down for the bottle. Thank you. I do use Pirate Ship, and I do not charge you a handling fee. The shipping that you pay is the shipping that I pay. So, ooh, Kathy. Yeah, when my mom had her surgery, they didn't think she'd be able to sing again because she sings specials at church and in the choir and stuff. And her voice still is not as strong as it used to be, but she was able to sing again because she was really worried about that. So I think that's all. And I always invoice by Sunday, except for next week when I do the clearance sale. I'll have different criteria for invoicing about that one if I sell a lot. Because last year when I did my clearance sale, it took me like 3 straight days of work to get everything boxed up. So I'll have maybe different shipping things about that next week. I'll decide next week. But on normal sales, I always invoice by Sunday at midnight. Okay, so I got Jazdia. Yeah, Kathy, if it was around your vocal cords, I can believe you couldn't sing anymore. Okay, so I think I'm caught up on the chat. Okay, next is this beautiful Hershey's Kiss candy dish with this gold and cat hair. It just floats around. This is by John L. Bone China, Japan. And it's not as thin as some bone china, but it is definitely thinner than, you know, say like the FTD ceramic dish. Here's the size. So somebody yesterday, yes, make sure you give me thumbs up. Thank you, Karen. And like and subscribe. Somebody yesterday said this would look really cute in a Valentine's display, and I absolutely agree with that. I marked it down to $6. Number 9. $6, number 9. And ooh, sorry. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to have on clearance next week, I paid more than $1 for, but it has sat here long enough that it just needs to go now. And I would rather it go to you guys. So honestly, if you bid $1, nobody bids you up, do not feel bad. I would rather you guys have it. I sure do. It's right here. Can you see it, or do you need me to pull it out, Kraken? It's crystal. It's so pretty. This is Pier 1, and believe it or not, Pier 1 is now vintage. That's so sad. So sad. It is beautiful. It still has its Pier 1 sticker on the bottom. I have marked it down today to $6. $6. I love this. Is that hexagonal shape? And it's a nice size. 11 inches. And it's gold around the rim. Is still in really good shape. Kraken, did one of your kids break it and throw it away and hope you wouldn't notice? We used to do that to my mom. Break things and hope she wouldn't notice. $6, number 21. I marked it down, guys. $6, number 21. Okay. This made in Germany plate. I have marked it down to $6. I know it looks like it should be Holland, but it's Germany. Germany. And it's all different like shapes around here, so it's a bit irregular. All right, Vicki. I've got you down for the Pier 1 vase. Awesome. Vicki's got a nice box. Oh, Kathy. I don't know if that's better than not, like hiding it and hoping that that your mom doesn't notice. I don't know which is worse. So it's this size. I love that it's just kind of irregular, but it does have the holes for hanging on the wall. It is $6, number 14. $6, number 14. Now, just because I'm going to clearance out a good portion of stuff on next Tuesday, doesn't mean I'm never going to buy stuff that isn't glass. I'm just going to, yeah, I got Vicki. Thank you, Kaz. I might still buy things that aren't glass, but my focus is going to be glass. So not me did a lot of that stuff in our house when we were kids. Not me. All right. I have the cherubs. These are from 1977. They were hobbyist pieces. They have a nice iridescence on them. No chips, no cracks. Their wings are not damaged. These would also look super cute in a in a Valentine's display. Oh my goodness, Vicki. We never did anything like that. That's bad. Whole chair. Wow. All right. These are the size, and they got a markdown today. $6, number 30. $6, number 30. I've talked about this before, but I decided when I had kids, I was not going to be upset if things got broken because I wanted to use the beautiful things and I didn't want to have to worry about it. There were a couple of things I got upset about. One of my grandmother's juice glasses got broken one time when I was at work. And I don't know if it was the person that was babysitting the kids or if it was the kids. And it didn't matter, but I did cry because that was my grandmother's. And then I think there was, oh, my daughter, the last time I ever dated, which was 5.5 years ago, he had gotten me a etched Mother of Dragons wine glass. It was etched glass. It said Mother of Dragons in it. And I don't particularly like the TV show, but I loved the glass. And like 2 days later, she's trying to do some fancy dance move in the kitchen and kicks it off the counter and shatters it. I was a little upset about that one because I had just gotten it. But I thrifted so much of our stuff that when it broke, it didn't matter. Like there wasn't history to it. I may have loved it, but the amount, I don't think I had any wine glasses left by the time I finished raising kids. They'd broken them all. Yeah, my kids didn't hide things. They just told me. Because I never made a big deal out of it. And I broke things occasionally. And I was like, ah, broke another one. Let's get it cleaned up. So I don't know. Yeah, I can do some job. My daughter thought I had boring style in home decor because everything was brown and sturdy. And then as soon as my last son moved out, I got all of this mid-century modern furniture that was in bright colors. And I have this amazing chrome and blue couch. And I'm like, no, I just needed a style that teenage boys weren't going to destroy. My style now, totally different. Don't have any of the furniture that I had when I had kids. Wow, Kraken. That's crazy. Okay, we got 7 minutes left. We've got just a few things left. So this little Japan tea strainer, I use one every day with my tea in the winter. It was made in Japan, not intended for food use. So you do not want to put your tea bag on this and then put your tea bag back in your water. But don't do that anyway, because nobody likes weak tea. Oh, I would be upset about that, Delbert. I would be very upset about that. Little tea strainer, $6, number 7. $6, number 7. Guys. Okay. 2 more items. It's a beaded toilet paper doll. And somebody yesterday said that Yvonne collects these kind of things. I did not know that. Yvonne has never come to one of my sales. I like Yvonne and I sit on her sales, especially when she has my friend the Kitschy Cat on there. But she's never been, I don't know that she knows I exist. So she's missing out on this fabulous bead and safety pin toilet paper doll. She's even still got her shoes. $6. She took a markdown. $6. Number 18. She's been packed in a box for a while, so she holds her shape well, you guys. And then my last item of the day is this little soft doll. I don't know anything about her, but I do think that she's handmade because I think that this face was painted on. She has this little felt hat. She's filthy. I don't know anything about dolls. She's this big and she's $6. Number 22. 22. And that's it, guys. That's all the items I had. If you're interested, link is down below for my second channel. I'm very, very slowly getting videos on there about my history. And I'm also going to do videos about symptoms. And then I'm going to do videos about things that I use that work for me. It's all about chronic illness. It's called Claudia K Behind the Scenes. And do not go over there and give me a pity sub if it's not something you're interested in. I kind of am being totally selfish and making this channel for myself. Eventually, I will do some lives where I already have some people lined up to guest with me to talk about chronic illness, invisible illness. The first live is going to be titled, But You Don't Look Sick, because, you know, hear that a lot when you have chronic illness, but you don't look sick. Well, you're seeing me in this 1 hour where I pull it together. You're not seeing me when I'm in so much pain I can't get out of bed. So that's what my second channel is about. If you're interested, you can go over there. If you don't have the capacity for it, then you don't have to. I don't look fabulous on my second channel. Oh. All right. That's all I got today, unless anybody's got a question for me. One more time, if you're just coming in, the prompt is do something bold. And honestly, guys, I don't have a specific idea for this one. I wanted to experience this with you guys. So when I wrote up the 52, I did not try to develop any ideas for them. So something bold. And you know what I always think of is, a bold red lip. A bold red lip is what I think of when I think of bold. So that is our prompt. You guys have a fantastic week. I am going to go rest and eat an apple because this no sugar thing sucks. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for my health. I'm doing it. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you in the chats. Aqueducts. All right, bye, guys.